Starting inside the cell versus outside. Fact 4. Fact 4. Yoga.
1-4 sampling of ions is for them to move from areas of higher concentration to lower concentration.
What is this describing? Selena, diffusion. Yeah. Fact 5. Oh my god. This is so stressful. Mario. Why don't you split it up until where it starts channels? And then split the stress out.
Facts both describe all cells, even plant cells. However, nerve cells are unique. They have specialized proteins in their membranes called channels or gates. Nerve cells have channels for sodium, potassium, chloride, and other ions that will only recognize one ion. If a sodium channel opens through ion, sodium ions but no other ions can pass through.
Channels are very narrow and ions must line up one at a time to pass through the channel, no matter which direction they go. Proteins are too big to fit through any of these channels and must stay inside the cell. In a nerve cell without any channels, gates open, the charge inside the cell relative to the outside is negative, 170 millivolts.
Okay, so what I have before. Yep.
So, we know that matter is made out of molecules.
Yep.
And these ions, they're not much smaller than the molecules. And what are the channels made of?
So the channels are protein channels, but they're smaller proteins than the bigger proteins inside of the cell. There's small protein channels that are just going to be allowing that one specific ion.
And these proteins are made of some kind of molecules.
So remember when we talked about amino acids, we were talking about the digestive system? So again, we're going to do this in 10th grade with biochemistry, but if you remember that structure of the amino acid, we had a carbon with 4 bonds, one of them keeps changing. We have carboxyl group, hydrogen, amino group, so combination of all of these different, and then that's just one amino acid. Those form chains, which then kind of curl up to form proteins. Previous coming attractions in 10th grade. So on your desk, you guys are going to set up the following formation. Your 3 pieces of yellow string are going to be the cell membrane, and your 2 picks are going to be the ion channels. Those pink pieces of paper are proteins, which have a negative charge. So this is inside of the cell with a charge of negative 70 millivolts. And this is outside of the cell, which has a positive charge. Okay. You're going to make a pile of lots of pasta, which is your sodium, a little bit of pasta, lots of lentils, which is your potassium, and a little bit of lentils. You guys have extra pasta and lentils, you don't have to use them all. So go ahead and set that up, and then you're going to follow along the instructions and questions in your worksheet. I'll come around and help you. Okay, sorry, whatever.
What do you need this for?
Here, when you,
This is the range.
yep, so that's, lentils are two channels, so that you're, the mission to make it.
They're bigger.
Not this yet.
You're right. You need some pasta.
So you have to here and little here. Here, lots. And up here. It's a war. How do you get here? Let's bring these little guys really going on. No, you have a small section. I forgive you. Alright, so if you're set up, you're going to start. Actually, these are your proteins, you want them to look okay, that's a lot. Lentils. What's the word in Bulgarian? Leshto.
In English?
Leshto or leshto? Leshta. No, you're just crumbling it up to be a protein.
Small here, small here.
Do you only have one of those?
Small here.
So, what's the name of the circumstance? Why? It's okay, I think it was are they? I thought I did something wrong. Okay, yeah, go ahead and get started. Looks good. Oh, do you have to do something now? I'm just gonna. Pappas, are we okay? Yep, go ahead and get started.
Help to move your material swap visualizing the answer to your question. Bean mover. Your group can move the beans and peas. Potato. Yes. Inside the cell?
Yep. Wait, which is inside? Alright, closer to you. Alright. One thing is that there's lots of numbers inside.
They are fully to the charge.
How do you open it? For small to from less to more, right?
If I get this right, they remove
So it's
these kind of
So you're gonna get into cell, write it down.
They go open the gates.
So you're the bean mover now. Okay. Yeah, so that's one reason, and also think about concentration.
Why don't they move like outside?
Think about diffusion. Where molecules spontaneous or it's a lower concentration or from right from higher to lower. You're telling me that's unfair. We figured it out on our own.
It's a very hard
We figured it out on our own. Question? Yeah, bigger question. No, we don't have that. The charge is negative. Yeah, I want to take it.